I love when scientists work to prove what is true, especially when it comes to assessing language patterns and meanings. I read a recent article in the medical press by New York University discussing our mental and brain interpretation of the simple word not, N-O-T, not. The scientists concluded the word not mitigates, did you get that? Mitigates interpretation of phrases. Mitigates is a very nice word. And in my opinion, I much prefer the word confuses. So let's take a look at both words. According to the Oxford Dictionary, mitigates means making less severe, making less serious or painful. In their testing, the scientists used the specific words hot and cold. They concluded not merely mitigates its designated adjective, hot and cold, rather than inverting it. Okay, stay with me here. I'm going somewhere with this. When we're told this coffee is hot, our message is clear. But what about when we're told this coffee is not hot? Does that mean we think it's cold or room temperature or just warm? What exactly is it if it's not hot? In their series of cognitive testing, the scientists found, and I quote, participants took longer to interpret phrases with negation, the word not, than they did with phrases without negation, the word not, thus slowing down our processing of meaning. Okay. Participants took longer to interpret phrases with the word not. In my mind, suggests confusion. Confusion is defined by Oxford as to make more complex to understand. Mitigate or confuse? Still a question. As we move into the realm of our conscious language, confusion around not hot and not cold keeps us in a state of autopilot language, actual complacency with the status quo, and more specifically, lukewarmness. Yes, that's my word, lukewarmness. So autopilot language sounds like, am I aware of my words? Complacency is whatever, or do I even know what I mean? Lukewarmness is, okay, I guess, if you say so. Those are my interpretations. Bible scripture is clear on its relationship with unconscious behavior, complacency, and lukewarmness. Scripture in Revelation 3 says, I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were one or the other. And because you are lukewarm, neither hot or cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. Ugh. When we continue in our lukewarmness, our sometimes conscious, sometimes unconscious, we live literally in a proverbial seesaw, up, down, up, down, up, down. When we dive a bit deeper into our word not, when we attach the word not to the words I am, we confuse matters even more. No mitigation here. Confusing. I am, in conscious language, is a melding of our right brain and left brain, bringing forth God in action within us. Scripture consistently suggests choose life. I am is life. God in action is life. I am not is death language. way beyond scientific mitigation. In truth, it is complete inversion. I am not is the actual cancellation of I am, life, giving power to the presence of I am not, death. Conscious language is about what is. Rather than adding the word not to our speech and our physical body direction, our conscious awareness directs us to speak about what is. It directs us to speak about our true choice. The limitation of not being, not having, not doing does way more damage to our reality and physicality than the suggestion of simple mitigation by a scientist. In our physical body, our cells do exactly what we tell them to do with our words. Not confuses life. Not slows down our cognitive process and speaks against what our cells are created to do, give life. Not creates a delay in relaying life-giving messages as our cells work to figure out what not to do rather than what to do as they're created. Every word we speak has a value assigned. We get to listen to our words moment to moment and choose our language for life. Much love and grace to you on your journey.